So I did the video yesterday discussing what Kanye had said on his Twitter, and I guess he was trying to really get a response from Jay-Z or Beyonce. Definitely, I'm thinking he wanted the response from Jay-Z. However, it was Tina Knowles who somewhat kind of said a response to what he said about her grandchildren. She said, quote, "It's hard to remain positive and classy in the face of ignorance and evil." End quote. Now, for those of you that may not know what I'm talking about, again, I did the video yesterday. I'll put the link in the description box if you'd like to see exactly what he said in those really horrible messages that he had tweeted. So again, yesterday, he basically said that Jigga and Bay's children were retarded. That's basically what he said. And he was out of pocket with everything that he said. He was alluding to the fact that the twins, the younger twins, have Down syndrome. That's what he said. And he even added having retarded kids is a choice by saying that maybe she should have got artificially inseminated. Just some really, messed up stuff. He really did. It didn't make any sense. And of course, he tries to do things based on shock value, like wearing the Trump hat for one, the White Lives Matter t shirts, and he's a whole black man, you know, um, just the BS like that, the blonde hair, the blue eyes. And the thing that he does recently is having his woman walk around in dental floss and heels. So he's just always trying to do things for shock value instead of just getting in the studio and producing, some good music. He does this mess. I don't know if he, is capable of producing any more good music because we haven't seen any in a while, or I don't know if he still makes music because I stopped listening to him, I think probably early 2000s, so I have no idea. But he's been doing this crazy mess really since him and Jay-Z, they ended their friendship. I remember one of the songs I love is Niggas in Paris. Yes, I love that song. And I think they ended their friendship kind of around that time. So he always felt some type of way. I mean, he shows his jealousy, he shows his ignorance when it comes to Jay-Z. He does. He shows his jealousy. He really does. And he said this about the children, and then I think that people got on him. I know people said response. I don't know because I'm not on Twitter, but I know people had said something to him. I don't know what he thought. When you attack people's children, and what if they were like this? He doesn't know that because they don't even mess with him. But for him to just say something like that is really ill. So he went and he does another. He tweets again, and this is, I guess, his apology. And I have it in the community tab because it was too long. But this is what he says. Quote, "I love Jay-Z and I do feel bad. I always felt like the black sheep, like I wanted family in this music shit. So I skipped along a lot because I said he says so much. He says Hav, which is another word for Jay-Z. So he says Hav didn't come to my first wedding, and we all know why. We all know why he didn't come to that first wedding, and that Jay-Z didn't reach out to him when Kim was robbed. Probably because, like all of us, we thought it was bullshit. We thought it was a quick money scheming. We thought it was bullshit. Well, I thought it was bullshit. All in another country, and all they do is grab, I think, like a necklace or something that was supposed to be on loan or something. They didn't do nothing else to her. Nothing else. In another country, and you have her tied up, and you don't think to do anything else with her. I just didn't believe it, and I don't think many people believed it. But you know, I don't know how really close they were. Sometimes you have those friends where you will tell them how you feel about the people they're dating, or you might hint. I don't know if they have a close friendship like that. I don't know. But, and I don't know these people personally, but we all know that Jay-Z had a wandering eye. We know that, and we know that Kim Kardashian will pretty much sleep with, her friends' men, people she associates with. And the whole family does it. We know that. It's not something that's a big secret. We know they all, when they have a friend, a black female friend, they will ultimately end up sleeping with their man. That is just, it's a known fact. It's not something I'm making up. This is just something they do. I think it stems off from the apple being not too far from the tree. It happened with Chris Jenner probably sleeping with OJ. Hence, this is why everybody thinks that Chloe is OJ's daughter. And Chris was good friends with OJ's ex-wife Nicole, right? The deceased wife Nicole. So again, it doesn't stem far from the tree that this is how these women get down, right down to the little young ones too. This is how they get down. You can only get it from your mama, and they damn sure did. So Beyonce wasn't going to let that type of situation be around her husband. She has enough issues with other women and her husband, so she's not going to invite one. Too easy. I get it. Too easy. Okay. Plus, I was talking about this the other day, and Jay-Z, even though he did his stuff, kind of, he was a runner. We all know that. And Beyonce, she's been, since she was younger, trying to make it, and she's still doing it. She's still doing it all these years later. Wasn't she like 5 or 6 on Star Search? And Lord knows what she was doing before Star Search. So she was trying to be into music for a very long time. And Kanye, too, was trying to become a rapper for a very long time. And Kim didn't do anything. All Kim did was, make that boring ass porno with Ray J. That was it. Remember, she was cleaning out Paris Hilton's closets, back in the day. So she didn't really do anything. What she's doing now, I have no idea. I know she does something with Skims that she took from somebody. But that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is you don't want to invite mess into your life. We all have those friends. I have friends. We all have those friends that like for me, I need to have peace in my life right now. And there's been a lot of friends I had to let go. And even about a year and a half ago, I had to let a friend that came back into my life, had to let her go because she had not changed. She was still on the nonsense, the drama. It was too much. And I have peace in my life, and I was trying to guide her, on some DL guiding, but she didn't get it. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And though I love her, I definitely love her, but it's a wrap. My peace comes first. I can't deal with it. So even family members. So I'll sit back and I'll think about all the memories and I'll keep it moving. You know, different reasons for different seasons. I keep it moving. So I feel like they just didn't want all the drama. And you see how much drama that Kanye causes. Look what he does. And they sitting back watching all this. It gets quiet, you don't hear nothing. So he posts about these babies that don't even know this man, know he exists. And he says that awful shit about these children. So it's terrible. And I also read that Kim is now trying to fight for no full custody of the children. And, she may have a good point now. At first, it wasn't no point, but now I think she may actually have a good point now. Maybe she feels that her kids aren't really safe around him. I mean, just pull up these videos. Look what he does. He has no reason. So, yeah, it's a mess. It's definitely a mess. But, he tried to apologize, but I don't know. I don't know. And nobody's ever brought up the fact that I think, the oldest daughter of his, the one they call North, she has a learning disability. I think it's called dyslexia. And that's not so bad, but Jay and Bay weren't laughing about that publicly. Privately, I don't know, but publicly, they weren't laughing about that. So, our children sometimes have problems, sometimes have issues, sometimes have Down syndrome, sometimes have different, you know, um, different, I guess, degrees. I'll say that they have different degrees of autism because I know there's different kind of levels of it. I'm not quite sure about all of them, but I know that sometimes our kids have issues and we help them as their parents because we love them. We don't need nobody that are talking about these children badly that were once supposed to be a friend of the family. So I think that is really, really messed up. I think Kanye has some real serious issues. I wish that someone around him would love him enough to help him, but I think he has people around him that just yes sir him all the time. And I think Jay-Z probably was the only one that probably told him about himself. That's probably why he wants him back into his life. And then when I heard the jailhouse call, yeah, when he called Diddy of all people, that is very, very sad because look where Diddy's at right now. And at first I said, oh, he reached out to Diddy because Jay-Z's around here saying that, they're not friends, they're business partners. And that could be true. That could be true. Sometimes you have to separate friendship from business. So maybe that is true. But maybe Kanye looked at it like, okay, well, Diddy's in prison right now. So I'm going to call him because he doesn't have anybody and I'm going to be there for him. And maybe when he gets out, if he gets out, he'll be there for me. I don't know. But he called him and he spoke to him and it was a little like, wow. It made me feel sad for Kanye hearing this conversation. Well, I hope again that somebody in Kanye's family, because besides his mom passing, I know he has to have cousins or somebody, great cousins, somebody around that knew him when he was younger should say, look, man, this is what you need to do. And you need to stop this. Sometimes you have to. And it's going to be even harder because he's a rich man. And it's going to be harder because he's a Gemini. And it's going to be harder because he has bipolar, he's unmedicated, and it's going to be harder because he just feels like he's fucking right all the time. But I hope somebody does really quickly because I don't see anything good coming out of this. He has done too much to too many people in a short amount of time, and I think he's going down a very, very dark path.
Tell you the real from the front line, you know what I'm saying? It's wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing out here in this day. You know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, have some fucking fun. Yeah. Not having no fun and then get behind the mic, have some fun, chop up them samples, get back on your hitman vibe,
yeah.
Have some fun, get back to smiling.
Yeah.
These other motherfuckers, they'll waste your time, big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Waste your motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying? So put that love in your heart, man, and enjoy yourself, man. When I get out there, man, I'm gonna see you tear down the stadiums. I need to see you back on that stage and actually rapping and performing and everything. I be dreaming of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time. It's time for me to just grab the mic and get back on. It's like I love music again. It was a time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it, but
jump into your bag, man. Jump into your bag. We're gonna have years and decades to fight these motherfuckers. Right now, enjoy your life. This is coming from me, from God to you.
Right.
Enjoy your life. Fall back in love, like when you was making the beats in the shop and coming up to Daddy's house and motherfucking studio and just chop them shits up, bring that SB 1200 out, nigga, the MPC, nigga, and have a good time and say f the world and all the bullshit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I love you, man. I appreciate you. And thanks again. And I'm gonna see you soon, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be. You gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah.
Yes,
sir. And that's it.
That's it, and that's all, baby. But I'm gonna make sure I call you back or something. It'd be good to hear your voice again.
Yeah.
Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll definitely be touching in to tap into your energy or something.
Yeah.
Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life. This is fucking sad. I put daddy in jail. This shit is fucking sad as a motherfucker.
It's insane.
The devil is a liar. Word up, big.
Coming out though.
Yeah, man. But I love you once again, man. I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to some fun, man. I don't wanna bring your vibration down.
Never.
Keep it in a high frequency, man. You keep doing everything you're doing, man. You got that fucking freedom. And when I get out and I get that fucking freedom, whew,
Right.
I'm not caring about nothing but motherfucking
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. That's it.
So I know now.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. Because ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? And that meant so much, you know what I'm saying, that you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I'm in this life. Man, and I appreciate you. Word up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel the love, yeah, for real. I feel the love, for real. It means so much to me. This right here is crazy. You be careful out there because they definitely trying to end us, you feel me?
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't do it and they ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to beat this shit and get next to you.
Yeah.
We're going to raise our families and become the kings that we supposed to be, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But words can't explain how much it means to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like being left for dead, B, and only one person coming to do anything to get you. And that's the level of appreciation that I have to you. But just like taking care of my son, that's some like next level big brother shit, B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that. But taking my son and like, damn, coming a big brother father figure to him means a lot, you know?
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, they out there with no parent and shit, man. These people trying to rock me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the way you are as a father, man, it's just like I look up to the relationship that y'all got. You know, just even
Yeah.
I just always love the way the connection y'all had, or this connection you got.
I appreciate it, man. And yeah, you helping to give them the love that they need. Just like it just means so much, bro. For real. When I see it in your face, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to hug you and thank you and show you for the rest of your life how much you appreciate it and always be there for you.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. But I just feel like as a community, like we got to take the responsibility to, just for us, just all us. It's like we a family. Everybody has been taken in by this fame, media, music, everything. Go Doug.
Yeah, I thought we was all family, man. I really thought that, you know what I'm saying? See, right now, you're the only family I got. You're the only family I see. You feel me?
Yeah.
I done always spoke up for everybody, you know? And, I ain't bitter or nothing. I'm just telling you how it is because you're the only one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if you're the only one that came to get me, that's all I can do is say, like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time everybody try to attack us, I'm always riding. And you're the only person that spoke up, man, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just felt that energy. It's like something was channeling through me. You know how it be when I get in that mode and it's like, gotta do it.
Yeah. Jump into your bag and thanks for the Sean John look too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.